Hi, this is Anita with VideoFitnessCoach.com. Today when I went to aerobics class, it was cold outside. I had to put on my jacket and put on my pants. Well, what do you want when you come home from being outside on a cold day? Soup, right? Well, let me tell you something. This is winter time, and this is the time where you can truly take some weight off by eating lots of different soups. Now here's a soup that I bought at the store. It's called Progresso Carb Monitor Chicken Vegetable. And I thought, wow, this will be a great soup. It's only 70 calories per serving. Nope, the vegetables are mushy, and I said, no way to that soup. And besides that, these canned soups are expensive, and they have a lot of salt, a lot of sodium. So what do? I make my own soup. You may think that it takes a long time, but it doesn't. In fact, I'm going to start making some kitchen segments and show you some of the things that I cook so that you can see how I cook my food, and you can also try those recipes in your own kitchen. This is the way I make soup. I usually start with Tone's chicken broth, chicken bouillon, I guess you would call it. I like Tone's brand, and so far I've only been able to find it at Sam's. You may be able to find it at other places, but it's a chicken soup base that has to be kept in the refrigerator. It's not powdered, it's kind of more of a paste. And so you'll put your water on the stove, get about a tablespoon or two of the Tone's chicken base, and I think you can buy it in beef too, but I always use chicken because normally I'm buying cans of white meat chicken to put in it, and so because I want meat in my soup, and so that's the chicken base goes best with that. And then just add anything to it you want. Yesterday I made soup, and I put the chicken in and the chicken base, and then I had a yellow and a green squash, zucchini squash. Cut those up and put those in there. Squash takes about 10 minutes to cook. And I also had some whole grain rotini pasta, and I think it was a low carb type, and so that also takes 10 minutes to cook. And so I put some of that in there, and a small can of chopped diced tomatoes without the tomato without the liquid, so drain the liquid off and put it in there. And my soup was done in 20 minutes. And it didn't take very long at all to just cut up 2 squash. And the tomatoes were canned. And so all it had to do was basically heat up, cook for 10 minutes, and it was done. And it is so healthy and so good for you, and tastes so much better than this canned stuff, with less sodium and just delicious. And you can eat that with you can buy some Wassa crackers now that are whole grain. You can buy some tortillas that have whole grain, or something with tomato or spinach in it. Toast them in the toaster oven and make them kind of crisp and crunchy. You don't have to just eat white saltine crackers with your soup anymore. There are so many other choices. How about some 100% whole grain bagels or something like that? Toast those and get them all nice and crunchy. Or pour some croutons on the top of your soup. That is delicious. And some croutons have a little bit of fat, but usually not enough that it would matter for you to just put a few on the top of your soup. And eat it with a salad. And trust me, when you have soup often, you will lose weight because of all the water and all the healthy ingredients. It's generally made with lean meats and vegetables. And this soup will take you a long ways towards your goal in losing weight over the winter time. And especially in the winter, if you live in states where it's cold. I live in Florida, so it's only cold occasionally. It'll be probably 80 degrees again tomorrow. But if it's cold, you know that you're going to be more sedentary during those months. You're going to be sitting around more, in the house more, not out quite as much. And so you really have to lower your calories so that you can even just keep your weight the same. And so I wanted to do a little bit about soup for you, and just encourage you to try to make all kinds of soups. I like to buy also the bag of split peas and make split pea soup. Takes a little bit longer than 10 minutes to cook, but doesn't take very long at all. And I buy the ham chunks that are already cut up in the refrigerator section at the store, and they're pretty low fat, and obviously you're not getting very much ham in each serving of the soup, so you're not even eating very much of it. And so the amount of fat in those is perfectly acceptable to put in a whole pot of soup that's going to be divided up, and it's probably going to give you 10 servings. Well, just hope that helps you, and I just thought I'd give you that little bit of information about soup and encourage you to make lots of good, yummy soups this winter. Thanks for joining me. Please visit me at VideoFitnessCoach.com and join our group of online students who ask questions, and we do question and answer and all types of health tips and that type of thing on Tuesday nights at 9 online, and it's free, and I'd love to have you join us. Thanks a lot. Have a fit day.